Hey everyone, how's it going? So for tonight's video, I'm going to talk about how you can get your very own Alolan Sandshrew with Slush Rush pretty easily. Now the biggest challenge here, honestly, is where you're going to find the initial Sandshrew. They are available 30% of the time at Mt Lanakila, but those are not very fun Sandshrew to chain off of. Why? Because they have Swords Dance and Iron Head and Gyro Ball. So I went and I used Smogon's damage calculator. Very useful tool, and it told me that I would be taking, even at level 100, 25% of my health every time it attacked if it were to use 3 Swords Dance. I would rather that not happen. So I just went to Tapu Village, where there also are Sandshrew that don't have Swords Dance or Hail, which was going to be annoying. And while they are hard to find, they are super easy to chain. What method am I going to use? The standard strategy. What is the standard strategy? Well, if you've been watching my videos, first off, thank you. And if you are new to my videos, welcome. I hope you enjoy and learn something. I don't know. I guess these are supposed to be like edutainment. Is that a real thing? Like in school, they'd always show us like educational videos that were supposed to be fun, but they were really just the most boring. Because if I want to learn, I just want to like read Wikipedia. And if I want to like have fun, I'm going to play Pokemon. Anyway, that's completely off topic, but there's really little to say about the standard strategy. You need a Pokemon like Leavanny or Pangoro that have access to an ability-checking move like Entrainment, Gastro Acid, Simple Beam, Skill Swap, Roleplay. I think those are all of them. Anyway, you KO the first 10 of the Pokemon that appear. Once you have done that, you now have a 5% chance of hidden ability Pokemon appearing, and that's good enough for me, so you start spamming Entrainment. Oh no, that one doesn't have the right ability. It had Snow Cloak. What do? Just knock it out and keep going. Once you get to 20 encounters, I think it gets up to 15% or 10%. And once you get to 30 encounters, it gets up to 30%. You will usually find one pretty quickly after 30 encounters. That is the standard strategy. If a Pokemon has a status move, perhaps you want to use Substitute. Sandshrew doesn't, so I do not use Substitute. I think that's all I really have to say. I mean, you know, for a Pokemon with such a useful hidden ability, it's really easy to find it. It's one of the, you know, this is going to take you, if you want to know like a time. I mean, listen, luck is a factor. It could take you 5 minutes. It could take you 5 hours if you're like the most unlucky person in the world. Oh, there's one with Slush Rush. That didn't take too long, except I edited this video. It actually took around 20 minutes. I find that the standard strategy takes around 16 to 20 minutes on average. That is how long you're going to spend, assuming that you are paying attention. Sometimes I don't pay attention. It takes a little longer, like I'm doing a couple things, because this is kind of boring. I usually like to try and find a strategy that is a little more, you know, unique, but it just isn't worth it here. Like, I had a strategy with Hail, and I'm just like, yeah, it would take longer. Like, I know if you watch a lot of my videos, I have very complicated strategies, but I don't make the strategies complicated just to make them complicated. The idea is that if you were to have the Pokemon I use, it would be the fastest method. I just spent a lot of time when the game came out trying to build sets for SOS hunting, and so, you know, I've done a lot of the work, which is why I always say if the standard strategy will work or not. And in this case, it actually is, in my opinion, the fastest strategy. But for most of them, except for like Mareanie and Geodude and a lot of the earlier ones, the standard strategy works. Actually, like for Eevee, it works too. It's just slower, like much slower. And the Eevee one's so easy to set up. But anyway, that's all for this video. Once again, thank you for watching. Any Pokemon you want me to cover, just let me know. And hopefully Pokebank will be out soon so I can get to that Lapras with hydration. I see your comments. I will do that one, I promise. Take care.